Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make a gripping video resume that'll catch the eye of recruiters, and I'll give you 4 hot tips for a reject-proof application. Look, I know video resumes can be intimidating, but they're absolutely worth doing. Why is that? Because 89% of employers say they would watch a video resume, while 95% of paper resumes are never read. Video resumes are also a great way to show off skills that don't come across on a paper resume. In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a video resume you'll be proud of, and I'll give you some essential tips on how to present yourself. But first, let's make a video resume together from a template so I can show you how to do it for yourself. Let's start by going to Biteable.com, and then at the top you'll see a link to find all our templates. And on the left-hand side, we'll scroll down to Business, which is where we'll find the resume templates. And we'll pick this first one here called Video Resume. There's more to choose from, but we're going to use this one for our little quick tutorial right now. I'll hit Edit Video now, so we can open that in the Biteable Video Maker. That'll load, and then you'll see in the middle of the screen here, this is our canvas, where we can see the scene that we're editing, and we can preview our video, which is here. And then down the bottom we have the timeline, which is built up of a variety of scenes that, when combined, make our video. So you can see what we're working with. I'm going to preview this, and then you'll have an idea of what the base video is that we'll be jazzing up in this tutorial. So it starts by introducing the person that's applying for the job. That'll be you. And then the way this one's set up is that they're really selling their skills and their education, and then it runs through their work history. So I think their 3 most recent employers are listed, what they did for those employers, and then at the end of the video there's a bit of personal information about who they are, maybe outside of the office. So I think we've seen enough now to give you an idea of what this template looks like. So now we're going to completely customize this to be a far more personal video resume. To start with, you really want to open with a photo of yourself, or footage if you've got it. So what you can do is just click on the background, hit Replace Background, and then what you're going to want to do is hit the upload button. I've already uploaded an image, it's in my uploads. Here's a thumbnail from another YouTube video I made. I'll drop that in there. Now you'll notice straight away that the name is incorrect. So I'm going to update my text first. So you just click on the text box, and my name is Paul. So what you can also do is drag and drop to make your text the right size. So I'm going to make my, my arrival at the start of this video a bit stronger by making my text larger. You can also change the font, and you can change the ribbon color and the background color. I'm just going to keep it the way it is, just to give you a quick guide on how to make one of these video resumes. Now you can also change the way your text animates in. If I hit preview on the right hand side here, you can see how that scene works. Now that text animates fine for me, but just to give you an example, we can go with scale down or simple fade, swipe like this works for me. So you go with that. And then what we want to do is really customize this resume. So I'm going to go to the next scene, and right now it's identifying the job that this person's applying for. That's a really good way to start. So it really connects you with the person who's watching the video. I'm going to leave it as it is, and let's say I'm applying for a fictitious job at Right Marketing. Now, this resume that's in here that you can edit, it really focuses on skills. I'm going to make mine a lot more personal and aspirational. So I'm going to start with sort of a strong line about myself, a bit of a hook for why you'd want to hire Paul. So I'm going to say that I'm a creator with a passion for video. And like I showed you in the first scene, you can easily resize that and then reposition it on the screen. I'll pop that in the middle. And then the background, yeah, I'm applying for a creative position, so I probably don't really want to show an old institution. So I'll hit Replace Background again. This time I'm just going to go with some stock. There's images and footage to choose from. I think there's around about 1 million images and about 800,000 stock clips. I'm going to go with video, and I'll choose a video of video. So I'll just do a search on video. I know there's one down here in the results that I quite like. I'll go with this one, the sort of shuffling television. I'll drop that one in there, and I can preview that by hitting the button on the right, and then that'll show me this scene once it loads, that new video asset in there. So that works, I'm down with that. And then the next scene, says, and have worked for several major companies, including, okay, I'm not going to lean into who I've worked for. I'm going to lean more into who I am, which I think is a pretty strong approach generally. So in the previous scene, I've said I'm a creator with a passion for video, and here I'll say, and I love everything tech. So let's say I want to work in the SaaS space or in the tech space. Then for our next scene, so this template lists off previous jobs. I'm not going to take that approach. I think it's far more personal to talk about yourself in the video resume, and then they can fall back on your paper resume to find out your exact experience. So I'm just going to delete that scene. The next one also, which is as simple as clicking down the bottom here and then choosing delete scene. And I'll get rid of the third one as well. And then the next one currently says, at Samford, I led a team of 4 to increase our Instagram following by 350%. That's a pretty good achievement, but mine's different and yours will be too. So I'm going to go with, at Biteable, I made thousands of videos, which is true. And the background image, again, not really suitable for who I am. So I'm going to change that to something which is less corporate. I'll go with a image this time. So I'll just search for video image. This one looks nice. Now you can also animate your images. So if you select your background, your image, then you can choose over here how that animates on the scene. And then it'll preview straight away. So you can have it zoom out or pan left. I'm just going to go with the zoom in as we had before. And then to preview that, you just press the preview button on the right hand side. You can see that. For the next scene, I'll need to change that text as well. So I've said in the previous scene, I made thousands of videos and I brought video making to the world, which on a high level is my job basically. So this is the kind of work that I want to do in the future. So I'm really highlighting my big selling point in this video resume. Then the next scene focuses on something personal in my downtime. Now you could definitely go with a personal approach. I'm making my video resume really short, so I'm just going to take that out. We'll go with delete scene. And the next one says, currently on a personal level, you'll find me, and then the next scene says friendly, motivated, and reliable. Now it'd be great to put another image of myself in there. I don't have one, so I'll just take that scene out. And then for this scene, I'll update this to, I guess, what I can do for them. So sort of my big selling point for them, why they would hire me. And I'll say, I'm excited to help you build up your following. There we go with that. I'm excited to help you build up your following. Just format that really quickly. Drop that in the center. Looks great. And then for this last scene, this is where you want to have your call to action. So the thing they should do, which generally is to contact you so you can get the job and have an interview. A photo of yourself is a great way to burn yourself into the recruiter's mind. I don't have another one, so I'm just going to I'll select my background and then choose a little trash can over here. Take that out. I'll move this text, which is what I want them to do. I want them to contact me and set up an interview. Pop that in the center. To add a little bit of pizzazz, I can change the transition between my scenes. So down here, I'll choose scene transition at the start of this scene, and I'll go with spin because I know that's quite a strong effect. And then if I hit the preview button, I can see what that looks like. So that's quite a nice way to finish my video. One last thing I'm going to want to change is the soundtrack. It's a little bit low key at the moment. So if you click on the choose soundtrack icon down here in the left, a track that I quite like is a jazzy one. So we'll go with funk, maybe driving disco. Yeah, this sounds like a good one for me. So I'll select that with the green there, close that. And then now we can watch the video I've just made. Let's check it out and see if you want to hire me. So introducing myself, identifying really clearly the role that I'm applying for, explaining to them who I am and why they'd be interested in hiring me, telling them what I've done recently that was really relevant to them on a high level. And then I'm telling them what I want to do for them. And then I finish with a call to action so they'll know what to do. So when you're done, you can hit download up here in the right. If you want to change the size of it for social media, say you want a square or a vertical video, you can also do that in your video settings. And that's how to make your video resume. Let's get into some tips to make your resume pop. Now my first tip is to target a specific employer. You've seen how easy it is to make a video resume, so if there's a job you want, go the extra mile and make a custom video resume. Start by researching the employer and tailor your video resume to them. If they're looking for a team player, highlight your teamwork skills. My second tip is to develop a personal brand for yourself. Give them something to remember you by. Use colors, fonts, and animations that speak to who you are and use them throughout your video. My third tip is to use everything at your disposal to make your video resume captivating. Think of it like a snappy Hollywood film. Don't give your audience a moment to pause. Keep it really exciting. Cut quickly and often between photos, stock footage, animation, and engaging effects. You essentially want someone to watch your video and say, "That was 2 minutes, it felt like no time." Now, my fourth tip is to plan your soundtrack. Music has the added benefit of evoking emotion in your viewer. So make sure you choose the right piece of music for your video. And that's it for the tips. Get started for yourself at Biteable.com and you'll find all our video templates at Biteable.com/templates. Good luck with your application and I sincerely hope you land that job. And lastly, if you want more videos like this one, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bye for now.